About to go in. She was what I wanted the most. Young, pretty, and smart. The high IQ type. And she can live up to the hype. I promise she's a knockout. So book her, bet it, a hooker, chat it. Her Instagram, forget it. I remember chicks like her. Face to face in the prime. All around more than a dime of 15. Even when she dropped to a 12, she was pristine. And when that bitch entered the room, her walk was mean. I mean, she could walk into a ring if she keep doing the thing. And I ain't really wanna press her. But I met her at this conference to later undress her. This broad was a flirt, she be playing, yo, I'm saying. I knew a few other niggas trying to make their way in. I knew a whole bunch of niggas praying we start tanking. But she was so determined, I saw it in her eyes. But maybe it was the bread I was making like rye. I started questioning whys and taking her aside, arguing all night. I'm talking about the fight. Yeah, hell no, I don't wanna be famous. But when I'm done, you gonna know what my name is. Full counter to the brain where my aim is. Be more the city I'm claiming. Be more is my rest haven. Be more than you, I ain't playing. Be sure I'ma be more than B4 hardcore, I'm saying. I'm a tank, I got stank. I'm a rank, you will plank. When I crank, your jawbone, what you think? You won't swim, you will sink to the bottom with them bodies. The last guy went blind, this next guy love bottomies. Damn, that hurt. Damn, that hurt. Damn, that hurt. Let's go to work. Damn, that hurt. Damn, that hurt. Damn, that hurt. Let's make it work. Hell yeah, I'm about to come see ya. Fuck a tank to me, your Prius. Pump the brake and I'll do it for you. With the left hook, I'ma break your boy up, then call his lawyer. I never lost like Pretty Boy. I got B-Hop and De La Hoya. You think I'm soft, I got an answer for you. That's TikTok and Insta for you. Who am I? King Ride, I'm that guy. Line them up, watch them try, then get slumped on your side. The canvas, he's gonna kiss it. So fast the camera missed it. Chin high, he's 5'5". If he jumped, he wouldn't hit it. Damn, that hurt. Damn, that hurt. Damn, that hurt. Let's go to work. Damn, that hurt. Damn, that hurt. Damn, that hurt. Let's make it work. Yeah, yes, I'm off. Hey, y'all know what day it is. Y'all know what day. It's Taco Tuesday, baby. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz, don't. All right, man. Look. Look who we have here. Let me see who we have up here tonight. Let me see. My Lord Craig. Wow, with you. Who else we got? Said Baker 62. What's going on with you? Whoops. All right, man. Lord. First I want to say this. Everybody, welcome to the Taco Tuesday. If you haven't done, please close out the chat, hit the like, and give it up for Funny Hill.
Bring on lips with a laugh under the cabbage patch. Kiss a pretty lady and then sign some autographs. The Burnell man can shapoing boing.
Hit the Tyson bell. Yeah, hold on, everybody. My bad. Before we get started with anything, we had to first give it up. Ladies, you should let me in. You deserve. Yeah, shit. Hold on, fellas. Don't worry. I never leave y'all out. Yeah, put it simply in here. I like surprises. I came here for prizes. Big booty and thighs is promising my guys is how I could get inside this. Stupid, I realize this, but there's so much I wanna know about you, but I don't really wanna know. That's what they say. You make it too hard for a nigga. I got you, but I got the time. Let's make it. It's Tyson Bell. Hey, hold on, everybody. I don't think everybody's gonna get it right now. So we're gonna say it ourselves. We outside.
Anything can happen when you're outside. You can lose a fight, see a chick, have a con with that vibe. You can ride a bike, see a nigga, and ask if he's alright.
Let me see what I have to say. He said, in the prime, who wins, Monzone or Griffith? I got Monzone. Let me see. ShowBizz, I want to say thank you for being and promoting a positive mindset. Love you, boy. 100%. I can't. That's just how I am, though. So I would have to work hard to be negative. I've dealt with my own struggles with anger and depression. I understand, brother. You truly have no idea of your impact on us. Love you, boy. Thanks, brother. That means a lot to say that. Thank you so much, my brother, because I'm a positive person by nature, but I'm on the wrong platform for that. Maybe the right platform, like you said. But, you know, people work so hard to be negative and say bad things, try to shut down your light. That's what Shade does. But we're going to keep shining. We're going to let the light in. Hit the tight bell. Let me see. What else we got? Let me see. Oh, here we go. My brother says his birthday. It's my 28th birthday on the 28th. Boy, let me see. Got that day off. You got that right. What you doing your day, brother? My car got detail. And I'm making my favorite pasta with some damn wine. Up off it. Hit the Tyson bell. Go ahead, brother. Happy birthday, my brother. Do your thing. This is your day. Got the day off. You done chilled out and you took some steps forward. All right. In your mental health and everything else. Okay, let's talk. Y'all see, wait, hold on. We can't do a damn thing. We can't do a damn thing before we squat up. Hold on. We got to squat up. Right?
Squad up. Let's go.
Yes, Lord. My man said 28 or 82. He was a little too mature for you, huh? I hear you, brother. That's what happens. Let me see. Member for 30 months. Love you, boy. Squat up. Yeah, hit the tight bell. Okay, let me get some water room temperature. So I saw the comments, and I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but yes. This isn't in the morning. I put on X, I put everywhere I could. I know, but people don't really read. I had no other way to say it. People don't read. I let y'all listen. There was a major storm in my area. All right. And the power went out and been out since yesterday. I mean, since 2:00 yesterday. It was a major, trees got knocked down, tornadoes and shit. I think like 2 tornadoes, like twisters done touched down. I mean, it was bad. I didn't feel none of it. It's just the power went out, right? There was a big lightning strike and then the power went out. I didn't know. It was like the beginning of Walking Dead. It was like the beginning of 28 Days Later, right? It's dark. All the lights went out. We playing board games, having a good time. And then this morning, me and the kids, we go to the gym. And we look around while we're driving and lights are blinking. There's trees and bushes and stuff in the middle of the road. It's like, what the hell happened out here? Right? Remember the beginning of 28 Days Later? Horrific way to wake up. He wakes up in a hospital. Nothing works. He unplugs his shit. Hello? Vending machines are busted open. He going out on the street and he's saying, have you seen me, missing person? He goes into church and said, one hell of a effing night or whatever was written on the wall with blood or whatever. He's like, what the hell's going on around here? That's how we felt when we left the house in their street. We didn't feel any of that shit, but the power was out for a while. It just got back on. So if anything kind of stutters or happens, I think everything is still trying to work its way out. Let me see. Who did James Toney beat that wasn't washed up that got him in the Hall of Fame? I know it's an unpopular opinion. Well, he's trash. All right. For the rest of us, he's great. Let me see. I don't want to debate it. It's just a ridiculous debate to have. Let me see. Been a great 30 months ShowBizz. I miss BK. Me too, brother. I was there that day. You did 2 shows. Long live BK. We can never forget that. BK, oh my, he lives on, bro. He lives on. Stay hydrated. Love you, boy. He definitely lives on, brother. Let me see. Got me in fields with that Spence tribute. Great job. Love you, boy. I knew that. Here's the thing about that tribute. All right. Before we talk about Ryan Garcia being the new face of boxing, I'm pretty sure of that at this point. and we're going to talk about that. We also got to talk about the merger between MVP and Matchroom. That's big news. All right. And then we're just going to play around, have a good time. I don't know. Shit, it's nighttime. But when it comes to Errol Spence tribute, I love that so many of you guys appreciate that. Hold on real quick. I remember back when after the party was the song before copyrights. That's right. Let's take a little time and talk about it. What's going through your mind, and as we shake it, ooh, you look so fine. I wanna ride. See, I'm not if I can't tell you. It makes me wanna, and you can't tell me. You ain't feeling the same shit. Early saw chemistry, like icing on the cake. I wanna say, so we can do our thing after the party. That's still my number one part. That and like that by Mariah Carey. But that's so because it got that rock with me, don't stop till you get enough. People don't know that they were quoting Michael Jackson the whole damn time, and that's my guy. Okay, let's go. I know the circle jerk might be over. When can we hear it once more for all time? Yeah, we can do it. We can do it. Hold on, hold on, real quick.
I give you anything you can handle.
Circle jerk, Haney, Keisha, circle jerk. My man said I'm going to sing up Trigger Trey. Okay, no, back to the. We got some time. Hit the like so everybody know that we in here. Everybody start hitting the like. We ain't got 1,000 people in here yet, so everybody hit the like. But just real quick, Errol the True Spence. That tribute pissed a few people off, right? Most people, even if they're about that petty shit, and hey, I'm a Crawford fan or I'm a top ranked fan, and I was against the PBC before everything came together. They still got that old mindset. They hate on it. Oh man, stop glazing or whatever, right? Then there were people that was like, hey, you didn't do that for Wilder. It's like Wilder's not retired. Oh, right? Entice bail. But the real reason why I did that tribute, let me see. Keyshawn seemed like he got pre-fight jitters. I don't know. I didn't get that from him. But if you're listening to Bill and Devin, of course you're gonna get that from him. If you look at what he's saying, I'm not getting that from him. But I'm not sure if you saw what Keyshawn has said lately, so I'm definitely not getting. He's just not running around talking, doing the X thing. Because he's not running around doing the X posts and XXXX, it doesn't mean he got jitters, man. All that's just talk. Let's make it happen. So I get where he's at. He was done talking a long time ago. Really, when they talking about Shakur and the circle jerk, Keyshawn was like, I'm done a long time ago. I actually felt the brother, but you may like to talk. All right, hit type it. But with Errol Spence, here's the thing, okay? I think I've mentioned it. Oh, I have mentioned it for Wilder fans. I have before. Most of y'all are young. So if y'all have never gone through it, it feels like a new thing for you. But nah, man, Errol was my guy. Roy was mine. I had to deal with that. My middle brother told me when Roy, he said, listen, you had yours. It's over. Never get that wrapped up in another man ever again. That's what my middle brother said. Because he was like, I went through pain when Mike Tyson went out. Right? He said when Mike Tyson lost to Buster Douglas, he said, I was hurt for weeks. Right? So he was like, you finally got your, never get that wrapped up again. That's why the whole being unbiased and not being a fanboy, how I am now, is all because of that. When he got knocked out by Tarver, I had a lump in my throat. It's like, listen, bro. My middle brother was like, my oldest brother was actually the first one to say it. As soon as I was like, get up, I was like, ah! My oldest brother was sitting back like this, looking at TV, and he looked at me. He said, Biz, he said, how do you think Dad, talking about Dad, he said, how you think Dad felt when Muhammad Ali lost to Frazier? That was the first thing he said. He said, it's all right. He said, it's all right. He said, how you think Dad felt when Muhammad Ali lost to Frazier? And I was like, we all go through it. And I've been trying to tell y'all, never get that wrapped. But since you did already got that wrapped up and seeing him lose make you really want to cry. It hurts you inside. I was extending an olive branch with that. Like, I get it to y'all. I had to do that tribute to all y'all who were really just that was y'all boy. More than your favorite fighter, that was your heart. That you saw shit about him that you related to. Like, out of all the fighters in the world, Errol's my dog. And then how he went out, he dogged it out.
Like Evander Holyfield, how he went out, he dogged it out, right? Muhammad Ali getting dropped by Frazier and then getting up in 2 seconds. That what makes you want to cry, right? So I felt y'all. Errol was my dog too. I like Errol too, but I would never feel Errol the way y'all younger dudes because you kind of work, you admire up. You get what I'm saying? So Roy was older than me and you're a kid, you admire up. Now I'm older than Errol and all of them. So that would never happen to me again. But I felt y'all. Like I literally was like, I know how, because I would never forget how I felt with Roy. So I made sure it was a respectable tribute. And on top of that, spoke from what I saw in Errol. That made me say, that's what made him dope. He was gangster. He was the truth. He was the truth. You found out the truth when you sparred him, when you fought him. That's why every fighter, he's the fighter's man fighter. No matter how y'all feel, would y'all hate Errol and love Bud. Bud loves Errol because Bud is a fighter and he sees Errol. He sees him, always did. And Errol sees Bud. Always did, bro. Hit the Tyson there. So that's the Black Two Sugars. Let me see. New sign is fire. Yeah. Oh my God. Thanks to my mother-in-law and her husband. Just crazy stuff. Errol's tribute was wonderful, Biz. Love you, boy. But that's why I did it. Okay, everybody. Let's start. Let's get with the show. Bud did look hurt. Facts, Biz. Yeah, 100% and totally relatable. Okay. My boy Spence. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's your dog. On top of that, the PBC. When Spence went down, it kind of was like, you just start thinking, remember how dope it was? The PBC still dope, right? They got Fundora, they got David Benavidez, they still dope, but I'm just saying that era is fading. Tank is the only one kind of left, right? And that's kind of, like, I don't know when he's coming back or whatever, but the Jamel Charlo, right? The Adrian Broners, the Floyd Mayweather kids, man. Right? Keith Thurman, Danny Swift Garcia, Errol Spence, right? Javante Tank Davis. That shit was cold. It was kind of like Wilder was in there somewhere. It was kind of like you saw those boys and you knew them, right? It's just like you knew them. Even without meeting them, you felt like you knew that crew. You were just, I know a Tank where I'm from. I know an Errol where I'm from. Right? I definitely know. Everyone knows a Jamel. And it's like, damn, bro. Let me see. Errol, a real one, went out on his gloves. That's right. And he did it for him. He did it for him. Like he said, everybody's afraid to have a flaw. Everyone's afraid to be vulnerable. And he's like, that's the problem now. Right? He knew putting myself out there, there's going to be people cracking jokes and talking shit. But that's not, he don't care about that. I live life for me, not your jokes, or to be afraid of your cyberbullying, or to, bro, I'm going to do me. And I think we all need to look at that and be inspired by that. I'm going to do what I do, period. What I eat shouldn't make you shit. And though everybody's going to have something to say about it, go ahead, invest your time in me all you want. You're just going to have less time on yourself while I fulfill everything that I'm trying to fulfill in my life. Hit the Tyson bell. That's the Black Two Sugars. All right. Okay. So let's talk. That's why he's the truth, 100%. Okay, so let's talk. Before we talk about Ryan Garcia, let's first talk about Oscar De La Hoya and what he said about Zuffa. This may end up being a 2-hour show. I can kind of feel it. But here's the receipts. Receipts, motherfucker! I wonder, have you ever spoke on AB trying to come back and fight? Yeah, I spoke on that. That's not what he's trying to do. I mean, that's late and weird to say because they actually had the face off and were just bull jabbing, and he ain't coming back to fight Ryan. That's not close to what he's trying to do. Just trying to get in shape, and if he comes back, he comes back. But that's not close to. Don't fall for that shit. They actually said that's not what they're on. They actually said it straight. Okay, check out what Oscar De La Hoya had to say about Zuffa. Check this out.
Are you surprised Shakur Stevenson signed with them?
Yes.
I am, but I'm not, because again, they're offering these guys a lot of money for 1 fight, 2 fight, 3 fight deals, just to lure everybody in, just to let everybody know, oh my gosh, look at what we're doing. We're paying all these monies. But then again, long term, they're going to change the contracts up. They're going to lure you in, just like the Trojan horse, and they're going to fuck you. That's the bottom line. So that's exactly what happened with Shakur Stevenson. He went for the big money, and it's a shame because we at DAZN, with all the promoters, have all the opponents. So I don't understand what they're doing. I don't understand why they're separating themselves from the rest of the boxing world.
Okay. All right. Here's my take. All right. Zuffa is new. They're still figuring out what they are. What they were isn't what they are anymore. So we got to wait to see what their brand even is anymore. All right. So that's what happens. If you want to know what Zuffa's about, it's time to be patient. We got to be patient. All right. But what he said about Shakur Stevenson, I tried to say this at the very beginning, and I cannot, well, maybe I can't understand, but I got pushback. ShowBizz, what you're talking about, Shakur Stevenson, he got to the bag. You can't blame Shakur and stuff like that. And you got to understand, y'all falsely see me as a Shakur fanboy. So if y'all falsely see me like that, what the hell y'all doing defending Shakur from me? But let's push that to the side. I'm always giving solid, real ass takes. And regardless, and depending on how it makes you feel, is how you're going to see me and my take. Just like what I'm about to say about Ryan is going to make you feel a certain way. So then you're going to say that I'm whatever. But this is the truth. I felt that when Shakur signed to Zuffa, I felt that he put himself on an island. And everybody was saying, but listen to what Shakur said. Shakur said that he's going to be able to fight anybody. But I know, as you should by now, that it doesn't work like that. You don't say, I'm going to be able to fight everybody, and then you fight everybody. That's not how it worked. The other side got to agree. And the question is, why fight Shakur? There was a reason to fight Shakur before, right? Having the titles and stuff like that. He's saying he don't even respect the WBC. So there was a reason, but with people calling him boring and now he's on an island by himself, I immediately was like, especially after that Unk and Shakur interview and that debate. I was like, shit, because it got so many views and there's a ton of people who actually agree with Unk and saying you are boring. So it's like, then why fight him? Another thing was not just the fighters, because they got fighters over there all on, everybody's on the zone. They could just fight each other. The other thing was with Dana White having bad blood with everyone, what stops them from saying, I'm not going to do business with Dana White, especially not how he wants to do it. We're just going to have our big fights over here. Hey, man, we want Devin Haney. Now, Devin Haney's going to fight Keyshawn. Where? Top rank. Over here. Right? So it's kind of like he has to fight Ryo. And I said that from the very beginning. But people weren't hearing me. And they're so busy trying to defend. If you want to defend Shakur, understand the truth and how to talk to the brother, right? Or how to see the situation. He's in a situation where there's big money up front, but his arms on D's and there's nobody to rumble with out this moment, right? So pretty soon they're going to have to make the money make sense. Pretty soon they're going to have to make the dollars make sense. But the thing is, can you blame Shakur? I don't know if you can blame him, really. My thought was, since everybody is over here, you can make big enough, whatever they're paying you, you can make the type of money that at least compete with that, and you have the legacy on top of it. You get what I'm saying? You have the fights on top of it. Because you're in your prime years now, so you want to knock out as many big fighters as you can when you're at the best that you can be. I don't know how long the hand's going to hold up. I don't know all this shit. And maybe that's part of the reason why he took the big bag. Like, I don't know how long I want to be boxing. I don't know. He has his reasons. But my thing was, I wasn't convinced that he can get all the big fights he wants. That's my thing. That was my thing. I wasn't convinced that he can get all the big fights he wants. Let me see. Imagine if boxers fought more fights instead of maintaining the just think of the legacy and the money that's left on the table. Yeah, I mean, I mentioned that. I mean, this is that right there. There go let him cook. Love you, boy. That what you said is what this whole war room has been built on since the beginning. Forget the forget being undefeated. We built you may be new here, but that's what built the war room. That idea that we all agreed, all 400,000 of us all agreed that is boxing, that is competition, and that's what the fan base want. We want to see you take them on. If you win, you win. If you lose, you lose. No, we want the number one, first and foremost, see you take them on. Rolly has losses. Tio has losses. Look at him. Ryan has losses, and he is the new face of boxing. We're gonna get to that. Let me see. DAZN got the fights. We got to the promise of a bet. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They got the fights over there. Plus, it's at a discount. So the money is good and everything. Oh, I was going to say this. When you look at being undefeated, that's one thing. But when you look at Rolly, what do you say? Damn, he surprisingly got one hell of a resume. One thing you're going to say about Rolly, he could take them all on. When you thought about Evander, the real deal Holyfield, what did you say? Warrior. He'll take them all on. When you think of Ryan Garcia, that's one thing about Ryan. If he say he's going to fight you, he'll fight you. Get what I'm saying? Devin, the American Debo. Hey, he's taking them all on, bro. Win, lose, or draw, he's taking them all on, bro. Like, obviously, he's taking risks. Obviously, he's taking risks, right? Hit the Tyson Bell. So you like that more than anything. Okay. Let's move forward. I do want to show you guys this. I want to show you guys this real quick. Let me see. I don't agree with fighters protecting their O, but having that O does give you leverage to get a bag for one fight, then fighting top fighters back to back for a bag you can get in one fight. I understand, but we're not saying you don't know. How can I say this? We're saying the same thing two different ways. You're saying that the O is important. We're saying being good is important. It's not about, hey, make sure you take a loss. It's about being good. If you got an O and your resume is shit, then you shit. It doesn't matter. That O means nothing. But if you're good, that's why you're Floyd Mayweather was undefeated because he was good. Because his resume is one of the best resumes there is. Be good. Being good, being great. Shakur Stevenson is fantastic. Devin Haney is very good with an O. You get what I'm saying? So it's not about just having an O. That's protecting an O. We see right through that. We're too smart for that. Being good, that's a different thing. That's a good fighter. That's a different thing. Okay. Let's move on. Let's move on. I called this video the shitty grin because Nico Ali Wash was on Zuffa, and what he said, bro, Nico, he's just like his damn granddaddy. Look at what Nico said. This is the shitty grin. Hey, check this out.
No offense, I don't care about Zuffa. I'm only here for boxing. I'm here for the fighters. No offense.
I don't care about Zuffa. I'm only here for boxing. I'm here for the fighters.
That was funny as hell. Nico just said, I'm not here for Zuffa. I'm here for, it's like, he said, no disrespect. And that did that. Because Nico's out there putting in the Lord's work. Nico Ali Wash is got a little Muhammad Ali blood in him. He's out there figuring it out. He's talking to Khan and all of them. Much love to TKO. Much love to Nico Ali Wash. Whatever they come up with, they figuring it out. You see them meeting and shit, they're figuring it out. We're going to hash it out and come up with something that benefits the fighters, benefit boxing, and benefit the fans. What do the fans want? What do they need? That's why you in the war room are so important. I want y'all to let them know what y'all need, what y'all want. The best versus the best. You like belts? Then hell, the belts. Everybody under one umbrella? Yes. Do you start a new umbrella? Do you have to start a boxing league? Yes or no? Do we have it right now? Come on, Zuffa. Come over here. Hit the Tyson bell. We're gonna talk about that. Let me see. My man has a rebuttal, so I want to give him the floor. He says, or you're not good, but agree to disagree. Right. So I know what you're saying. You're saying it's okay to trick everybody that you're good to get one big fight and then get your ass whipped. That's what. Okay. All right. You're good. You're good with that. What I'm saying is we're not. We're not. That's what you're saying. Get one dub. Hey, pretend that you're good. Have some trash fighters, tomato cans, hand picked, go out there and get slapped in the second round like Pringle. Like, that's what you're saying. Hey, at least I'm good with that. We're not. That's what we're saying. Let me see. I'm gonna let you finish, but George Bush doesn't care. No matter how you slice it, we got to fight every weekend thanks to the war room. Yep. The Stone Age. Yes. The boxing revolution. Got to stop and smell the roses. You got that right. A ball fit. I'm loving it. No matter what. Every time. Oh, let me see. I'm saying the O does have leverage, but use it to fight the best. We're saying the same thing, brother. We're saying the same thing, but it's not to use the O to fight the best. You climb up the ranks because you're better than everybody to fight the best, right? Not the O for the sake of having an O to fight the best, because people know better. So then they'll cherry pick you. We all know better. It's about whooping the next man's ass who was the next level up. And then you fight the best. You keep ranking up and you whip ass to get there. We're saying the same thing, except for I got a little bit more integrity in the fact, or enough knowledge to know that you in the war room know when somebody's cherry picking a guy just because he's undefeated. He's undefeated. We know better. That's all I'm saying. And you're saying leverage that he's undefeated sometimes when you ain't that good to get a big time fight and then get your ass whipped. I know what you're saying, brother. I know what you're saying. Pick your battles. We're going to round around, sir. You're ridiculous. Hey, you're right. I'm wrong, dog. You don't get what I'm saying. All right, go ahead. All right. So listen. Let's move forward. Before we talk about Ryan Garcia being the face of boxing. Before we talk about Ryan Garcia being the face, Uncle Alert. Before we talk about Ryan Garcia being the face of boxing, I want you guys to check out this. Look at that.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this.
Look at that. Look at that.
Check this out.
This
What a daughter at, bro? Stop playing. What a daughter at?
I'm the daughter.
Huh?
I'm the daughter.
Hey, bring the daughter out, bro. Stop playing. Y'all playing, bro. They joke. I'm sorry. They joking. They joking.
But you know who I am, right? You know who I am? We've been in a group chat. At the 20 versus 1 crib, you were there in the group chat.
No, that definitely wasn't me. That had to have been AI.
Okay, you want me to leave?
Huh? No, you want to leave, you said?
No, you want me to leave?
Okay. Time out. Let me hit y'all with something. Dean fried catfish. Okay. Uh-huh. Let me hit y'all with something.
ShowBizz the advice.
ShowBizz the fucking advice. Let me see. Hey, ShowBizz from down under. Really love your show, mate. Love you, boy. I need to go over there. It's beautiful over there. I need to check that out. Hey, let me run something by you. homegirl that they were laughing at, many of y'all going. Hey, y'all laughing and all that shit. All right. If it wasn't on camera and that was just a girl that was out, y'all going. Hey, she regular fine. That's the girl you marry. Those bad girls that got the great pinups and butt clapping and all that, they ain't the ones you end up with. You may end up being a baby daddy and they hit you with all kinds of child support shit. Her, she gonna be there. She gonna be. Hey, y'all boy job. Let me see. It's about to go down in the parking lot, and you can only take one boxer as backup. Devin, Shakur, Rolly, brother. Let me see. Where you get the ShowBizz neon from. My wife got it. Love you, boy. My wife got it. I don't know where she got it from. Y'all going. That's the real. Hey. Y'all bull jiving. I've seen that on many a dude's arm. That right there, I've seen that girl on many a dude. And everybody was like, yo, you all right? You all right? Why you bull jiving? I've seen that on many a dude's arm. Stop lying. Many of y'all right now, girl ain't better than her. And that's the Black Two Sugars. Many of y'all right now, don't say nothing. I don't want y'all to admit it, but look at your girl and then look back. Why you bull jive? Why you bull jive? Why you bull? That's wifey material. Exactly. I'm telling you, she ain't bad at all. And let me tell you this. Why you bull jive? Let me tell you this. If he wasn't Dean, she'd be laughing at him. Hey, they match. Y'all can cut this off. They match. Dean's about 5'1" on a tall day. Hey, I met Broner. Broner's short as hell. I love that brother though, but he a little brother. Dean is about a foot shorter than AB. They match. If he was a Dean and he was at a Walmart, if he walked up, they going. They match. Stop the bull job. Ain't none of y'all. Yeah, no, my ass, brother. I don't know how cute you think Dean is, brother, but y'all females know y'all ain't going for a dude that's 5'1", 5'2". Y'all ain't going for a dude that's 5'1", 5'2". That brother right there, that's it. If he was a Dean, that's it. And he'll fight for her. He'll fight you tooth and nail for her. Bruh, but he's Dean. So that's how you do it, brother. You use your personality. You leverage that shit, got to the bag. But if he wasn't Dean, yeah, some of y'all brothers too cool for her. I got you. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that everybody go for her. I'm saying if you see a dude with her, you ain't like, what is he doing? You get it. Especially if that's his BM and they together, not together apart, but together. You get it. They laughing and shit. Laugh all you want. Many of y'all going. That's the indigenous queen. Yes, Lord. That's why she said, are you Dean on the walk-in? Yeah. She was like, you Dean? Are you standing up or sitting down? Why you bull job? Yeah, not together. Philo, you know what together apart mean. You know what together apart. Okay, let's move forward. Her personality got to be 10. It is. Look, they laughing in her face. Check her out.
What a daughter at, bro? Stop playing. What a daughter at?
I'm the daughter.
Huh?
I'm the daughter.
Hey, bring the daughter out.
Hey, they laughing in her face. They playing her. She got a little grin on her. She's strong as a rhinoceros. Do you know how many people had a shitty look? She was like, what? Like, she like, I am. And she just laughing with him. Well, forget it. I guess y'all find me a grenade. Y'all gonna play me on national on the stream, and millions of people are watching. But she kept herself together. I'm telling you, she a good person. She a good person. She don't deserve that. She a good person. She a good person. And a couple of drinks in with some makeup at the club, you dancing with her. You dancing. You know you've gone. You know you've gone with something like, hey, this ain't, y'all, no, not to get on my soapbox, but this ain't far from what a lot of you brothers done messed with. This actually is an upgrade for a lot of you, what you brothers, and y'all gonna laugh and shit. Look, she got the bra strap on shoulder. Hey, y'all both conversation again, all of a sudden you in there. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see what this is. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, who's the greatest late starter ever? In my opinion, the greatest late starter ever. Shit, man, that's such a hard. You probably got somebody in mind. I like Tank as a late starter. I don't know, dog. There's a lot. Okay, it's lagging. I figured it was lagging a little bit. Okay, everybody. Let's go. Let's talk about this. All right. Let's talk about this. Is Ryan Garcia? Let me put. Now it's time to talk about. We got over 1,000 people here. Let's talk about the topic. All right. I'm looking for my widget though. Here's the widget. Is Ryan Garcia the new face of boxing? No. He's 100% is the new face of boxing. He 100% is the new face of boxing. I want to first, before I lay out my argument, I want to define a few things for you guys right now. Okay? That's good. Stop. And house clean, all in one. I'm telling you. Ninja, no, I'm telling you, bruh. Hey, clutch. Hey, let me tell you. I'm not asking you guys, Boots, you sound stupid. You said Boots, you sound stupid as hell. I'm not asking you guys if you like Ryan Garcia, yes or no. So get that out of y'all do know that. Even if you don't want to admit it, I want you to talk to yourself right now, men. All right, because this is going to be a logical conversation. Not if you like Ryan or not. That's not the question. So I don't like him, so I'm going to say no. That's some female shit. I'm talking about guys. I'm not saying if you like him or not. That's the one thing I want to define. Number two, I didn't say he's the best fighter in the world, pound for pound, either. I didn't say he was the best fighter in the world. So don't go there either. Who can fight better? I ain't saying that. I said the face. The face of boxing is a popularity contest. And what I'm saying right now, Ryan Garcia is the face of boxing. He's the new face of boxing. He got that Mexican Independence Date. That's always for the face of boxing. Canelo Alvarez moved off the date. Now he's fighting in October. I think October 31st against Mbili. Love you, boy. Now he got the Mexican Independence Date. Bruh. No, sir. Okay. Understood. Anyone who failed a drug test should not be the face of boxing. Ring the bell. Roy Jones Jr. failed a drug test. Floyd Mayweather, he cheated with the IV. Evander the Real Deal Holyfield, he failed a drug test. What are you talking about? We're talking about the face of boxing. Let me tell you something about the face of boxing. The face of boxing can be a bad boy too. The face of boxing could be somebody who isn't an angel. Believe it or not, Mike Tyson was the face of boxing, not an angel. He was the face of boxing after being in jail for 3 years. What are you talking about? I'm talking about popularity. All right, 100. I'm just trying to help him out. That guy with that statement went off his feelings of I don't like him. I'm not doing that. I'm talking about using your mind. Let me see. He's the most mainstream WWE. And okay, so let's go. You wrong on this one, Biz. fine. Let me lay out my argument. I didn't even start putting my argument down yet. Check out what happened on.
Awesome. All right. Thank you, man. See you at the fight.
Yes, sir. We'll see you there. Good luck.
Handle business. Yep.
WWE, Monday Night Raw. Got in there with the Judgment Day, Dirty Dom, bad guys. He chose to be the bad guy. If y'all don't know better, which many of you don't, WWE is bigger than boxing. You put a boxer in WWE as a feature in the WWE. That's crossover appeal. You don't know that that's crossover appeal because you don't understand business, but I do. So let me school you. Getting on a platform outside of boxing, which is a niche, but getting on Netflix on a main platform on Monday Night Raw is crossing over. You don't know that, but I do. When I talk about the face of boxing, I'm talking about branding. You don't understand branding, but I do. You don't understand marketing and advertisement, but I do. In order to become a megastar, you must cross over. You don't understand that, but I do. Hold on real quick. 100. Bring the facts. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. You going to see Floyd is still the face of boxing? No, he's too old. I said the new face of boxing. When you old, this shit, stop playing. Let me see. Let's move up. You don't do some to Danhausen and act like nothing's happening. Nothing happened. My boy Ryan going to get cursed. That's the whole. You see how you going into the storyline? That's it. Put the money on. You see, Tyson was on wrestling. Floyd, now Ryan. Sound like the face to me. I'm getting there. 100% getting there. You got that right. Let me see. I'll say between Devin and Ryan. Ryan's bigger than Devin. Because all you need to know is who was the main event. Ryan versus Rowley or Devin versus Ramirez. Case closed. Case closed. Let me see. The proof is in the pudding. Case closed. I'm not trying to give you what you want to hear. I'm telling you what the truth is. Maybe one day you can swallow your pride and use something, learn something in order to leverage your personal business. You do not become the face by just staying on a niche platform like boxing. You must cross over to get the casuals. It's not about being Sweet Pea Whitaker. It's not about being Boots Ennis. It's not about being Charlie Burley. What the hard-nosed, hardcore people know. It's about the casuals and the youth. When you have a hip-hop record or you want to make something that's going to go viral or trend, you don't come after me with the gray beard. You don't go after you who is upset and you old and you're grumpy and you're saying what boxing really is. You go after the youth. You don't get it because you're old and boxing is ain't about us anymore. They ain't trying to appeal to us anymore. We're done. And you pugilists, they ain't trying to appeal to you either because there ain't enough of us. I know you want to be extremely, extremely important in this case, but in order to be the face, bars, you got to get the casual and you got to reach out to the youth. And you got to do that by crossing over. If you don't understand that, I'm here to help you wisen up and let you know about business. That's the Black Two Sugars. That's the Black Two Sugars. Now, listen. Speaking like it's Facts Friday, I'm saying people are so in their emotions, they don't want to learn. All right? You're wrong, Biz. I know I am. Touche. Now, let's move forward. Somebody brought up Mike Tyson Fury. And brought up Floyd Mayweather. But wrestling has always been the natural crossover for the fighter. The fighter who's going to cross over and reach a whole new audience, always been. Now, there were some of you who said, well, Terence Crawford would say, I ain't talking about people in the crowd. I'm talking about people who breaks a guitar over the wrestler's back and raises his hand with a few other wrestlers. I ain't talking about being in a crowd and doing this. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this. Muhammad Ali as an active fighter wrestling. I'm talking about Floyd Mayweather as an active fighter against the Big Show. I'm talking about Mike Tyson as an active fighter with Stone Cold Steve Austin, the Generation X. I'm talking about Evander Holyfield as an active fighter, 4-time heavyweight champion. I'm talking about Tyson Fury versus Braun Strowman as an active fighter, bro. That is on purpose to build a fighter to become the face. Not in the crowd doing this. I ain't talking about that. There's been very few fighters who actually been in that ring. Very few. And now Ryan is a part of that. You think that's not by design? You think that's by whoopsie daisy? Him fighting on Mexican Independence Day weekend. You think that's whoopsie daisy? Better wake up. This brother is becoming the face of boxing right now. He's becoming the face of boxing right now, fam. And I know you don't like it and you hate it and you're upset, but I'm not asking you if you like it. I'm telling you what it is. Let me see. So would you say Tommy Gunn was once the face of boxing? Tommy the Duke Morrison. And yes, they were trying to push him to become the next face of boxing. Yes, but he failed. Ryan Garcia got to beat Conor Benn. He knocks him out and beat him. He's already champion. But yes, they were trying to make Tommy the Duke Morrison, and George Foreman helped him out. Tommy beat George Foreman. That was the moment. That's what I'm telling you. Hit the Tyson bell. Now look. Look, let's move forward. When we talk about crossing over and being the face, we're talking about reaching that youth. We're talking about streaming that reach more people than TV. Ryan Garcia is doing that. He's everywhere. Only thing left is SNL, Saturday Night Live, I guess. That's the only thing left, because he is the only active fighter I know to ever be invited to the Late Show. I ain't talking about an old fighter, not Mike Tyson after it's all said and done. I'm talking about on the Late Show as an active fighter. Y'all don't see the play? Y'all don't see the play? I'm the only one? Okay. Flex on him. Hit the Tyson bell. He said, yeah, I think he's taking the mantle, Biz. I think it's taking shape for sure. Yep. It's been out there making a name for himself. But I do think if Tank comes back, it'll be 1A, 1B or something like that. However, you are right. When I saw the WWE, I was like, yeah, he's made it. Listen, brother, Tank had his shot. Tank was the choice. You could bet your sweet ass on that. Tank was the first choice after Canelo. It was Tank. They had Tank versus Ryan for the face of boxing. They wanted to know who it was going to be. Tank did it. All Tank had to do was keep his nose clean. Get serious. Buckle down and get serious. What did he say? I want Roach next. But he ain't going to be next. Jake Paul. That was the moment. You saw what AJ did with Jake Paul and what he did in the States. The only problem with AJ is he's a bit long in the tooth. They need somebody young. You need somebody young. You need a young star. You need a young superstar. Tank was first, bro. Tank was first. He blew it. What Ryan has to do is not blow it. He's on his way to blowing it. Look. Look, look. That's that Rocky 3 shit if you ain't careful, right? Remember when Clubber Lang was and Rocky was like dun 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 dun. He gotta focus because kind of being on that Clubber Lang shit, and he's trying to ruin everything. So Ryan, if he focused like he did with Mario Barrios, he got his dad in his corner. His dad, I think training camp will probably start this week. I think it will start this week. Right, because the fight is September 12th, so they got to get busy. Like real training camp will probably start this week. He got to get serious because he has to knock out Conor Ben. He already said 5 on his Muhammad Ali shit. I'm trying to lay this out for y'all. If he knocks him out under 5, bam. That's the black two sugars. If he knocks him out, this is it. This is the moment right here. This is the moment right here. What happened in between time? Because you didn't know, right? Because DAZN was being built as, I saw it. DAZN, the American Dream Haney, I was calling it. The guy's on his way because he's focused. He's dialed in. He got his father as the mouthpiece. He's doing, Debo is great. I'm like, yo, the guy is shaping up. But then Ryan ruined that. But the thing is, it's like people can't help but to love Ryan, but Ryan, you can't bank on because he wasn't focused, but he got focused. Then he apologized for all the stuff he did wrong, found God, got back with his baby mama, right? You see him with his family all the time, brought his father back, got himself together, got therapy, stopped drinking as much. I don't know if he stopped drinking at all, but he claims to have stopped drinking. Now he's WB, fought for the title, became WBC champ. Okay, we could kind of bank on this kid. That's what's going on, bro. Man, I know it hurts. I know it hurts you, but it's not about you. I'm telling you what's happening with your feelings or not, men. Men, listen to me. And with your feelings or not, gang. If you hate it all the way, and I'm not telling you to buy into it. I'm telling you what's happening. All those kids saw Ryan. All those kids going to pick a side. And they're going to see Ryan as the bad guy because he was with Dirty, Dom, and Judgment Day. All those kids saw Ryan. Oh, yeah, that's Ryan. That's that guy that was with Neon. He's hilarious. The little girls, he's so cute. Bruh. I'm not telling y'all, y'all don't see what I'm saying. And I'm not telling y'all to buy into it. I'm not trying to convince y'all to buy into Ryan. We're done. We're the pugilists. Nobody gives a shit. What I'm saying is, it is what it is. You ain't got to buy into it. It is what it is. I'm not trying to convince y'all. It is what it is, bro. I'm just telling you what's going on. Do you like it? That's a whole different thing. You may hate it. That's fine. That's not what I'm talking about. But let me see. Y'all didn't see how they were acting in Egypt? Philo. I never seen anything like it, Philo. I never seen anything like it because everybody was there. Canelo was there. AJ was there. Debo was there. Everybody was there. Terence Crawford was there. But when Ryan showed up, he almost got his clothes ripped off. In Egypt. And here's the kicker. Here's the sneaky kicker. On my live stream, on my podcast, he said, "You never been here before?" I said, "No." Nah. He said, "I've been here like 3 times." That man been building his brand in Egypt way before they did that shit. He said, "I've been here 3 times." What the hell you doing in Egypt, bro? He said, "I've been there 3 times." I picked Benavidez over being the face. I'm not talking about you, bro. Who you like? Y'all keep thinking It matters who you like, bro. I'm not talking about you, gang. I ain't talking about me either. I'm talking about what's happening. Y'all keep talking about you. I'm just saying what's happening. You, that's a different subject, if you like it or not. That's different. Let me see. You seriously sold me, Biz. You're right. Facts. Saying, brother, it's what it is. We often get caught up in what we want it to be. I'm not talking about that right now, okay? Who you want it to be, you probably want Debo or Boots, right? Or when Tank comes back, or Terence, even though he's retired. Bud, even though he's retired. Let me tell you what Terence was. Terence Crawford did great as the glue. He did great as the glue. Boxing needed something, and Terence stepped the hell up and got on the Mount Rushmore. Terence did that. Like, shout out to Terence. He did that, bro. He was the glue. If it was for Terence, bro, if it was for Terence versus Nello, and I miss you, Terence and Errol Spence, man, brother, if it wasn't for that, we would have, boxing would have been on some, that was two of the biggest shit. You got Tank and Ryan, and you have moments. Tank and Ryan, Terence and Nello, bro, okay. Jake, we were in trouble. That's what Bud saved us out some serious trouble. Let me see. The logic is undeniable. It is. It's 100% is. People refuse to understand things they don't like. Feelings over facts, apparently. That's how it is. Eli got a video of Ryan in Egypt like 3 years ago. Hey. I was in Mike Tyson's house. I saw pictures of Mike Tyson everywhere, bro. I was looking at Mike Tyson got his arm around this guy. I'm like, man, Mike Tyson's such a brand. They knew what they were doing with Mike. You got to be a brand. It's a business too. It ain't just these. These are very important, but it ain't just these. It's a business too, bro. I was at Mike's house like, man, who was that? He was just like, he didn't even know. Like, Mike, that guy look important, fam. Mike was just like, pass me the tacos. Like, he didn't eat. He ain't know, gang. You ain't like I'm saying. End of the day, no one has Riz or Gravitas like Ryan. Right now, I just want to know, if it ain't Ryan, who got more aura right now? If it ain't Ryan, who got more of a push right now? Who's doing their thing on stream? Who's doing their thing crossing over, late show and shit more than Ryan? You tell me, bro. I'm dying. Yeah, if it ain't Ryan, you tell me. Jimmy Fallon is a crazy crossover. You got moms and shit in the that's crazy. If it's not, who? So Benavidez is doing more crossover, and that's my brother. So Rolly and Benavidez got are doing more crossover things than Ryan. You a damn lie. Like, why lie? Think. That's right. Jake Paul, and he's done. Ryan Garcia is the WBC welterweight champ. This is the difference. Between Jake Paul and Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia is a professional boxer who is a professional welterweight WBC champion, the green belt. That's different. If you don't see the difference, fine. He got it. He got the whole thing. He ain't just a streamer guy who's goofing around. He's also the WBC welterweight champion, gang. You get what I'm saying? He ain't just Mexican Independence Day weekend. He's also American, bruh. You get what I'm saying? Conor Ben knows more Spanish than Ryan. You don't get what y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it. Let's move forward. I was trolling with that name. Okay, my bad. So then you made me just blow my top for no damn reason. All right. Let me see. Biz, take your foot off the gas. Yeah, I gotta take my foot off the gas. They have no. Well, let's take a quick break. Let's do a look at this. Let's do a look at this real quick. Let's do a look at this.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this.
Look at that. Look at that.
I call this YN 3000. Hey, there are YNs out there, but this is YN 3000, fam. YN, check this shit out. Hey, brother. I mean, he may go to jail for life, but I tell you what, that that Hail Mary, my God. God. Hey, sometimes you just feel like that. Let me see. Comic-Con was fire bit. Yeah, I know. I had to watch the whole thing from YouTube, bro. I had to watch the whole thing from YouTube. And while you bull jiving, F anybody who said that's a bad Black Panther. That's the best Black Panther I could have thought of. And that's the Black Two Sugars. Go ahead, Ryan Coogler. You did that. That brother that's playing Black Panther is my second favorite actor in the world right now. Jonathan Majors is 1, and he's 2. And y'all can kiss my ass. Y'all can kiss my ass. There's men that's like, he ain't cute enough. I can give a damn. That dude can act his ass off. That brother there is Black Panther. That is, you know, he's going to be able to speak with that. He is a hardcore actor. Like, good shit. Wakanda forever. That dude there, that's the one. When I saw him, I said, oh, y'all aced it. Y'all nailed it. I know he got baggy eyes, and maybe I got eye bias. Well, if you got weird eyes, I probably got eye bias. But other than that, he was on a long walk, and I was like, this got to be the best actor. Let me tell you the best top 3 actors right now, and then I'll move on with the show. But I can give a damn, all right? I can give a damn. I'm about to go off. The best 3 actors in the world right now. Yo. Hey. The best 3 actors in the world right now. Number 1 is Jonathan Majors, because he would go through every emotion ever in one line. I saw that guy say thank you to Creed, and I swear to God, he went through about 7 different emotions. I don't even know. I counted about 7. He looked at me and said, thank you. And smile. I can't even do it. He did like a smile and a, when they were at the table, sitting at the table, he was like, hey, that dude, then he said thank you. And then that brother went through about 16 emotions in once. And when he played Kang, number 2, Denzel all-time favorite. Hey, him and kid from Black Panther 2 looking like 2. I swear before Lord, I don't know how they did that. I don't know how they did that. Let me see. The cop got up and said, run it back. And that was really funny. I like that. At number 2, I ain't even want to say baggy eye brother. That's going to be I don't want to call him baggy eye brother, but forget it. Baggy eye brother. That's going to be Black Panther. He's 3. I'm gonna tell you 2 right now. Bro. At number 2, the lady that played on Game of Thrones, House of Dragons, the queen. What the fuck? I don't even know what's going on in that show. I'm so busy looking at her facial expressions. I can't read the subtitle. I have no idea what's going on in that show. I'm totally lost because she is incredible. Tell me, have you guys seen her? It's like emotions. Yeah, that's what acting is about. Acting is supposed to be good to where you see they don't talk. You can actually turn the volume down and be able to know their expressions. It's about emotions. Brother, she is so dope. Bruh. Where they find her at, bruh? I mean, okay, come on. Okay. Let's put certain people to the side. Her, Forrest Whitaker. All right, that's cheating. All right, she be snotting and shit. Like that's not even acting. I don't know what that's pain. Let's put her over here. Wait, her name is Emma Darcy. Let me see. You keep it at 100. Some solid picks. I'm saying that's why I like Obsession. Is Roy Mo? Homegirl from Obsession. I'm terrified. I'm terrified. Let me tell you something. She was walking on the red carpet, and a fan was like, "Hey, are you really like that?" And she was like, "No." And when she said no, I was like, "Yes, you are." That's how good she acts. She said, "No." I was like, I'm terrified. That woman from Upset, I am terrified of her. I need to see her in something else quick. I don't know what that. She better be in a Marvel movie, an action movie, or something fast, because she terrifies the shit out of me. When I see that thumbnail and she like this, or whatever she's looking like, I know I look like damn Sammy Davis right there. I look different than her, but you know, yeah. The thing is, she was pretty too. But that damn face. Every time I see that thumbnail, I'm terrified. I'm terrified. She said, "Stay." I was like, "Ah!" All right, let's move forward. Hey, other mother, let me tell you something, brother. Let me tell you something. I'm going to go into that movie and tell my wife, say, "Listen, baby, get a small popcorn, because we ain't going to be here that long. I want to see the movie." She loves horror movies. "I want to see the movie. I want to see the movie." Make it a small. Because I'm going to grab about this. And if it's too much, I'm out. I'm going to grab this right here. And if it's too much, I'll just sit. You watch it. I'll sit in the hallway. Hey, my first wife, no bull job. My first wife, we saw back a long time ago, real long time ago. They came out with The Exorcist again, and they had the uncut version at theaters. Remember that? Well, my first wife, she grew up Jehovah's Witness, and she never seen The Exorcist, right? And so I took her to see it. That damn girl went and raised off the bed. My wife said, "See." I said, "Baby, where you going?" My ex was like, you ain't gotta, it's all good. I'm out. And if y'all remember, that's pretty early in the movie. After 2 hours, I went out and she was out there fine. She was just fine. I said, "What?" She was like, "I was watching people walk and talk and stuff like that." I'm not doing that. That's too Satan for me. I grew up fearing that shit. I ain't got that kind of time. Let me see. Somebody put a little eagle up. Wait, hold on. I think there was another super chat that I may have missed. Okay, I didn't. Okay, let's move forward. No, I'm cool with scary joints. Hey, you need to see The Odyssey. I do. She said nope. She literally, when she saw that, she said, "I'm out." Now, she was already a little nervous the whole time, right? F Mary. Like, she's like, it's getting close. And then when that shit happened, I'm out. Okay. All right, everybody. Let's move forward. Check this out. This is what I'm talking about. When I was talking about earlier, all right, my friends, MVP, y'all know I have not been shy by saying I love MVP. Those are my brothers over there. I just want my friends together, man. Y'all know me and Eddie Hoyne is close, but I just want my friends together, gang. And the fact that they coming together on women's boxing, bro, everybody together, the unity, everybody uniting is how you blow boxing up and take it from a niche sport to a major sport. Everybody putting their minds together strategically for the good of the women and for the good of boxing. That's how you do it. Stop being so effing selfish. Let me tell you how unselfish this is. Kerr, he left. Haney, don't sell like rye. Tank gone. Nelo's brand isn't peak right now. Key in Africa, not there yet. Who is it going to be? Ryan's only choice. Ryan is definitely, he's crossing over big time. Hey, Flow State, agreed. Hey, listen, let me tell you how amicable this unity is. Sky just signed a deal with Jake. Sky, brother, you can't tell me Eddie Hearn doesn't value Sky, bruh. You can't tell me Eddie Hearn doesn't value Sky. He said, go ahead, girl. She signed a major deal with MVP because that's where all the smoke is. And he put that ahead of himself. And what they do, they just all join forces. Now, you can't tell me, bruh. That's real. Who she? Well, you're a casual right now. You'll find out. Brother, that's real. That's real. You can't get no realer than that. That woman got signed to MVP where the smoke is. Got Eddie Hearn's blessing, and he done joined MVP for women's boxing. Now, you can't get more unselfish than that, bruh. You can't get more unselfish than that, gang. You know Eddie Hearn values Sky. This is what I'm talking about. Everybody's like, why couldn't everybody just get together? It's here now. And it works for everybody because I'm sure there's going to be cross-promotion, cross-network things now. It's going to be on ESPN, on DAZN at the same time, right? And you get to, based on what you can afford and your price. Maybe you already got ESPN and you got it for the women's sport, so you're fine. Or you already got the ultimate plan and it's within your ultimate plan anyway. That's how you do it. You make boxing, people must know where to find it, where to go get it. It's a no-brainer if you just don't be selfish. So shout out to MVP. Shout out to Eddie Hearn. Hey, look, yeah, I always call him Hearn. He may hate it because every time I be like Eddie Hearn, he'd be like, "What the hell you?" But check this out. Check this out. So hold on. Let me remove the widget. Let me remove the widget. It says Eddie Hearn said boxing is a funny old game. Pleased to announce our partnership with MVP Jake Paul Nakisa. He said across women's boxing. We both share the same vision to support women's boxing and deliver legacy-defining and life-changing opportunities for our fighters. Let the alliance begin. And MVP said, cheers. If you guys don't know how incredible that is, let me further help you understand. The biggest women's boxing match ever was Matchroom's Katie Taylor versus MVP's Amanda Serrano, and they did it 3 times. When it comes to women boxing and believing in women warriors, there are only 2, and that's Matchroom and MVP. And they could say, hey, who rep women the most, women boxing the most, and just feud. They decided to join because a hand is more powerful as a fist. And that's not a boxing pun, but it works. I'm saying congratulations for doing the unselfish thing and allowing for us fans to enjoy matchups. That's the black 2 sugars, bro. That's the black 2 sugars. I've never been more happy in my life. I mean, just where I am right now in boxing, I've never been more happy in my life, bro. I've never been more happy in my life. There's only one thing that shook me a little bit, and that was Shakur. And at this point, hopefully something can happen to where it's all good. Really, His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh is the liaison. He's a powerful liaison. So you can't help but to kind of rely on that. Now I'm going to end this bars 100%. I'm going to end this. I'm going to end this by saying this, bringing up Ryan Garcia again. Ryan Garcia. Many people are seeing this situation because don't forget, TKO owns WWE. That's Nick Khan and them. That's TKO. They got Zuffa. So many people are looking at this as a way to get Ryan Garcia on Zuffa. Could be a little bit. But what it's mostly is Conor is on Zuffa, and they're trying to make that fight big as shit. That's really what it is. And Brian is the one you use to do that, bro. That's what it is, bro. Conor's on Zuffa. They want to make this shit humongous. Now, there's a few things that Ryan likes. Ryan likes owning himself, wearing whatever he wants, and fighting for whatever belt he wants. So right now, it'll be a lot of hoops for Zuffa to jump over, but he has one more fight with Golden Boy anyway. So they got time to try to iron that out anyway. But when you see what it appears or rumors has it that DHP, that Devin Haney's doing, what Teofimo did by kicking down the door and doing it first, that big deal to take over promotions, brother, I can see Ryan Garcia being like, well, my own promotion company. Because DAZN has no power, no problem giving boxers the power. So all I know is as of right now, the new face of boxing is shaping up to be Ryan Garcia. And after looking at the widgets here, let me see. You guys overwhelmingly agree with me. All right. So I didn't have to do too much convincing. Y'all see it. Y'all see the writing on the wall. Damn, Biz, it's past morning. Is it? Okay. Thank you guys for showing up and showing out. ShowBizz the Adult. I'm so happy you guys were patient enough all day and to show up for the Taco Tuesday late. Like I said, the power went out and all that stuff, but I definitely wanted to deliver this show. And I wanted to cover all these things with you guys. I thought it was a great, successful show. I had a good time. How many of you guys are going to see Spider-Man? Everybody, I'm sure. I'm out. Oh, my goodness.